Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, welcome to the Scale Model Outlaw. If it's your first time checking in, we appreciate you. We hope you like what you see. If you do, maybe leave us a comment down there in the old comment section. Or a big old thumbs up. That's right, we like them big old thumbs up, and if you really like it, you can give us 2 big old thumbs up. Subscribe would be nice. Doesn't cost anything, and we appreciate them. Return viewers, thank you guys and gals so very much. We appreciate you. I know we say it every time, but we mean it every time. All right, so today's video will be kind of short and sweet, quick to the point, no faking. And we're going to do our entry video into the Saturday Night Short Track group build. Myself and Jason Hanscom from Blue Ox Model Shop are hosting the event. We are hosting the group build, I should say. And we're hoping everybody's getting involved in it. We're getting a lot of response. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for getting in on it. I've gotten lots of emails and been tagged in a bunch of videos for entries, and I figured I better go ahead and do mine. I know I showed what I was going to build in the announcement video, but I want to break it down and show you what I'm going to build first, and then the second one I should do another video on it. But as you well know, we've got some sponsors to think about, so let's take a break for those guys, and when we come back, we'll show you what we're going to do up first, and then maybe possibly give you guys a little challenge, if you will. All right, so let's hear from our awesome sponsors, and we'll be right back. Always good to hear from those guys. You know, Ron Kuhn Resins has gotten on board with us with this group build, so we want to give big shout out to Mr. Ron Kuhn for hooking us up with the 10% discount at his place, so be sure and go check him out. He'll be linked in the description below, along with our great sponsors, scalefinishes.com and icemancollections.com. As always, go see those guys. All right, so what are we doing first on our group build? If you, like I said, if you saw the entry video, you know I'm doing 2 different cars. I'm doing one that's a tribute to my big brother's car, and then one that's, well, it's got an awesome Ron Kuhn body to begin with. And the chassis, I believe, I got it off of eBay, I believe, and don't hold me to it, but I believe it's a Jay's race car chassis. Let's just get right into it. I'll show you the chassis first. This is the 3D printed chassis. It does come apart. I'm just keeping it all together right now so I don't lose any pieces. But it's a cool little race car chassis. The roll cage does come off. It has a neat little plastic thing wrapped around it, like a band-aid type thing to hold it in place. But cool little race car chassis. And it comes with the deck for the back and the sides. Protect your driver. Protect your driver, keep the noise down, and basically fill in where the interior should have been on the car. It does come, I'll get to that in a second. There's your race car seats. That's a pretty cool seat. I might use that, but I also got some other 3D printed seats that I might use in there. And the phone goes off. Seems like every time I start a video, my phone starts beeping. It's like 11 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock, something like that. You wouldn't think my phone would be going off, but sure enough, it does. Anyway, I digress. Cool seats, and it's got the shifter in there. Looks like it's got the ignition wires in there. We'll probably run our own wires, but we're going to show you about the motor in just a minute. We got a special gift for that. But here's the rear quick change rear end. Looks like the drive shaft. Not overly thrilled about that drive shaft. I'm not sure if that's a drive shaft or not, but if it is, we may have to change that. That doesn't look very detailed to me, but well, the axle looks real good. It's got a wide 5 wide hub setup, but I know we'll be getting tires off something different for that. And there goes the phone again. Somebody is texting me. Nice. But anyway, there's a fuel tank and what looks to be like the nose piece in the front, because this chassis is a late model chassis, like a newer late model chassis. It did come with the body, but I wasn't real mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it just wasn't my style. And I feel like this awesome body is going to look so much better. This is the Ron Koon Resins CUDA body. Or as our good friend says, Cooter. And if that phone don't shut up, I'm going to have to start all over again. I'm going to smash the phone in the meantime. But anyway, there's the Cooter body that we're looking forward to using. Got that straight from Ron Koon Resins. Cleaned out the windows, cleaned out tire wells, cleaned up the bottom of it. She's just about ready for a little bit of scuffing and maybe start on some paint. I'm assuming that this is styrene. I might need to do some research on that to make sure that our paints are going to work with it, or if there's special paint that I need to use. I think it'd probably just take regular paint, I would guess. I don't know. I need to look into that. I just now thinking about it as I was holding it. It feels like styrene. It just feels like really, really thin styrene. So I think we'll be all right with our regular paint. Speaking of paint, we're going to come back to that. But before we get into the paint, let's talk about the motor we're going to put in it. We're putting in a Herd Hobbies motor. That's right. I call these the Tony's Competition Engine Spec Motors. These things are extremely detailed. Should look real good in this car. I'm actually going to use this one in my open wheel modified too. I've got another one up there. In fact, I've got two more up there. But really cool. I mean, the bell housing is separate. The transmission is separate. The shifters are separate. I mean, this is super, super, super cool motor. The detail is amazing on this. Herd Hobbies has really, really done a great job with these. Here's a breakdown, so I'm not taking anything out of the package because I'll lose them and then be mad down the road. But there's a breakdown of the kit itself. So super detailed, super cool stuff. Really excited about getting into that. All right, so we said we were going to talk about paint. Let's talk about paint. I've got two different paint scheme ideas. And the decals I use for the numbers and the different sponsors are going to be just stuff out of my decal stash, if you will, my photo album book full of decals. And I'm going to just try to find some obscure sponsors that maybe nobody's ever heard of, or you would have to be a real enthusiast to know where they came from. The idea is supposed to look like those short tracks. So if I can find like Billy Bob's Barbecue or something, that's the kind of sponsor I'm going to be looking for. So I haven't quite picked out those decals yet because I haven't picked out my color scheme. That's why I'm leaning on you guys. I need your help. I need to figure, I got two ideas and I'm not sure which way I want to go. So let me ask you. Idea number one, orange and black. We got Midnight Black and Mystery Lizard Orange. I could go either way. I could do the chassis in orange, or I could do the body in orange, or I could do the chassis in black, or I could do the body in black and just do whatever one I don't do, you know, whatever way. Chassis, body, chassis, body, chassis, body, chassis, body. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so there's our Midnight Black and our Lizard Orange. I need you to tell me if you like the Mystery Black or the Midnight Black and the Lizard Orange. Not only tell me that those are the two colors you like, tell me where you want them. You want the orange on the chassis and the black on the body, or the chassis black and the orange body? But don't give up yet. I've got another one. This one, if I'm telling the truth, this one's the one I'm kind of leaning towards because it will be such a contrast in colors and they will be super loud colors. We have Mystery Acid Green, which is basically a mystery color. It's just a color that Jameson at scalefinishes.com, he's come up with it, or he knows. It's basically an unnamed paint. We call it a mystery color, Acid Green. Super cool color. I love that green. And then you got the Plum Purple, which I'm going to guess, I've got Plum Crazy up there. It's pretty close to that. So that's why I chose it, because it's a Mopar color. It's a CUDA. So do I do the CUDA Purple and the chassis green? Or maybe the body green and the chassis purple. What do you think? I think we should come up with something that's really cool. That is pretty cool. So you guys leave me some comments down there. Tell me what you think. Should I do the orange and black? Should I do the purple and green? And if so, how should I do them? All right, guys, I do got one more thing. I forgot her the last time I did a shop card shout out. I forgot her, so I want to give a special thanks to her for being patient and for sending me the card. Miss Linda, the modeling chick, sent me a card down from, I believe she's in New England area somewhere. I believe Massachusetts is where she's from. So thank you, Miss Linda, for that. We appreciate it. We do apologize for not getting you in on the last shop card shout out. You were at the shop, my one-to-one shop, and we were doing it here and didn't have your card. So thank you very much. If you guys haven't checked out Miss Linda, please go check her out. The modeling chick. Lots of cool stuff going on over there. She does a lot of neat things. Go check her out. Give her a sub if you haven't already. And if you leave her a comment, tell her the old outlaw sent you. Thanks again, Miss Linda. We appreciate you. And we apologize for taking so long to get back to you. I feel like Jason Hanscom now, taking forever to get videos out. Haha, that's me calling you out, Jason, on our group build. All right, guys. Well, we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. We thank you. As always, please check out our sponsors, Ron Kuhn Resins. He'll be linked in the video. ScaleFinishes.com. Go to Scale Finishes. Load up your cart with all your paint supply needs. Scroll to the bottom of the cart. Down at the bottom, there's a discount code. Put in Outlaw 10 in capital letters. Get you a 10% discount. Outlaw in capital letters, 10% discount. And then when you're done there, head on over and see our old buddies at IcemanCollections.com. Load up your cart with all of his 3D printed stuff. He's got some awesome products over there. Heard he's got some neat stuff coming down the line that I can't wait to check out. Hopefully get my hands on one pretty soon and maybe do a little review of it. Check it out too. But as always, guys, be safe out there. Be kind to others. And as always, keep on modeling.